We're back.
Well, this is technically, we could be to a lot of people, but this is also to explain what this whiskey calendar thing is to new people.
Oh, okay.
So they don't know that we're
Back.
Yeah. So you probably got an email sent to you. Maybe you know what this is, maybe you don't, but we thought we would do a quick video to explain it versus putting it in an email.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a whiskey. You go ahead and explain to them kind of what the calendar is.
The calendar is, usually I'm doing that. Why are you taking my job? But I don't like your job.
We'll go Blackberry.
All right. So we usually send out little, we call them nips, I guess, right? Of various whiskeys that Mr. Postage and I have chosen or decided to use in the calendar. And it's kind of a way that we work our way through Advent, trying new and different whiskeys.
Okay, baby. All right. So I'll give you the down and dirty. 24 whiskeys for Advent. 24 days in Advent. You get one whiskey per day. We break it down 8 bourbons.
Yep.
/ American. There can be some American whiskeys in there. Not necessarily just a bourbon. Bourbon-like. 8 Irish whiskeys. And then 8 either Scotch or world whiskeys. So we're kind of preferential to the Irish, so that's why we keep that by itself, because there's plenty of good Irish just to share. So what you get is, so you'll have a box like this will show up. It's actually, it'll be kind of folded up nice and neat. But each day you'll get a closed up, tamper-free, tamper-evident, not tamper-free, 50 ml nip. There will be one whiskey for every day. You get 24 of them. You know, it's kind of, there's enough in here because it's 50 mils if you want to share it with somebody or just be a dirty savage and keep it all for yourself. But one of these you can split with 2 people. So you and your significant other, buddy, friend, enemy can share a whiskey each day. So this is what we send out. We try to get a good mix between some entry-level stuff that you can find, some mid-price stuff, and then we throw in, a few in the $100 plus price range. So we give you kind of this wide mix. We have fun with it. We give tasting notes. We ask you to give your tasting notes. Tell us what you like about the whiskey. Follow along. You can do them all in one night. Wouldn't recommend it. Or one per night, or some people just get them all together for that week and do the weekends. So the last part of it is, do you want to tell them about the charity part, or should I?
You can.
Okay. So you see the price. You can get it for yourself. You can get it for, man, that's good. That's just this was in the calendar last year. A lot of big fans of it. So the price is just cost. So we don't take any profit out of it. We started this 4 years ago just as a way to share some whiskey, share the holiday spirits with family and friends that are kind of spread all over. So there's no money that's made on it. I take all of the whiskeys, the cost of 24 bottles of whiskey, because there's one per day, divide it up 14, 15 ways, because that's how many of these you get out of each one. And that's the cost per calendar. We do add, I think it's like $10 to each calendar that we then take and we go and buy Christmas gifts from a local giving tree or for a kid or a family in need around the holidays. We had 4 or 5 of them last year, so hopefully do a little bit more this year. So if you go and you shop on the internet, these typically will run you $250 or more. So we're well below that. So we'd love to have you. If you are interested, please reserve a spot. We did 45 last year and we did sell out. We had a couple people at the very end that wanted to get in, and we unfortunately didn't have enough. So just think about it. For every 14 people, we have to buy 24 bottles of whiskey, which not the worst thing to do, but 24 bottles of whiskey can get a little expensive. So We are asking that if you're interested, reserve a spot. No need to send money now. We'll confirm it later on as we get closer. And then ask at that point, if you're committed, go ahead and, pay up. But I actually will start hunting the whiskey. I've actually already bought 1 or 2 of them for this year. So that's why we're asking people to let us know ahead of time if you're interested, so that we can make sure everybody gets to participate this year. How'd I do?
You did great. Good explanation. Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think for me, it is a fun way to connect with people that maybe you know or you have heard us talk about. So I feel like it's a good kind of little community that we've started of sharing whiskey and what we like, what we don't like, all of that type of thing.
Great. All right. So I know it's June. I think I'm sending this out in June around Father's Day. So great time to order your own Father's Day gift or early Christmas present. But hope to see many of you. And for those of you that were here with us last year, you know that we do a toast at the end. Those who are new will get to learn the toast. But this is where we let Annie regale you with one of her 3 things she's known for. 1 is we're back. 2 is she gets lots of big wood. Mm-hmm. And 3 is your toast.
My toast is, may your heart stay young, the whiskey be old, the cork loose, and your adventures bold.
See you later.
Cheers.